Hey everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. My name is Janet for those of you who are new here. Today we have a chicken casserole we're going to get done, and if I have time, because my kiddos are about to leave for Taekwondo, I'm also going to make a homemade ice cream. I'm going to use a base from my stepmother who passed away several years ago, and this is the recipe we always use for homemade ice cream, Jake. But this one's going to be special. We normally do peach, but I love banana. But this time, thanks to Miss Helen Wyatt on YouTube, she loves to go get banana splits. I was inspired to try making a banana split ice cream because she got to talking about those banana split ice creams, and I was craving a banana split blizzard so bad. So we're going to try that, but first I need to get my chicken cut up. My recipe says to use 4 chicken breasts. Have y'all seen the price of chicken lately? Thank goodness we're processing chickens tomorrow. These are really big breasts, so I'm just using 2 and I'm going to cube them up. Come join me. Okay guys, now my recipe does not tell me to put this all in one big bowl, but I am, just because I'm funny that way. I like to make sure I got everything all good and mixed up. Now we need to use 2 cups of this Pepperidge Farm. This is herb seasoned classic stuffing. It's just the cornbread mix. So 1, 2, and then we're going to, I'm sorry, that's not cornbread, it's just herb stuffing mix. This is the cornbread mix. It's just that, I don't have the box. The stuffers, I think, is what it is, the stuffing. I used to eat this stuff all the time when we first got married, before I learned how to cook. Now I never use this anymore. So it's 2 cups of that, and just so you know, that's basically the whole box. So, y'all didn't see that, did you? No, y'all didn't see a thing. Yes, it was just a tiny bit. I threw it on in there. Now, let's add, I need a spoon. This is the cream of celery soup. Let me get a spoon. Now this is so quick and easy for a good weeknight meal. Get all that out of there. All right. Then we need 2 cans of, I did need cream of chicken soup. 2 cans of chicken broth. I'll need to go get a can of cream of chicken soup. It's just 1 can. Let's just add what I've got right now. I've already got the onion. We need 1 can of water chestnuts. I used to eat this a long time ago, and I did not know what I was eating until I found this recipe. I love this stuff. So let me get the cream of chicken soup. We'll be right back. All right. Now, I was just telling you about how I used to eat this and didn't know what I was eating. And the only way I knew that I had found the recipe was the water chestnuts, because I used to think, what in the world is this in here that is crunchy like this? And it was always the water chestnuts. Now I know. So there's the cream of chicken soup. We have 1 stick of butter. This is already melted. So just pour it on. And that is it, guys. There was 1 medium onion, 2 stalks of celery. Y'all saw me cut that up. That's all in there. And again, I only used 2 chicken breasts. It did call for 4. So we're going to mix this up and put it in the baking dish. Oh, I'm so excited. Into the baking dish we go. Alyssa said, Mama, you just forgot about it? And I was like, yep, I just forgot about it. But when I saw this recipe and I read water chestnuts, it was like the floodgate of memories opened. So I've been waiting and waiting to get this made for y'all. My husband's coming home tonight. It's all dreary and rainy outside, so I think it's the perfect night for this dish. Okay, now we're going to put this in the oven for 45 minutes. Look how full this is. I am so glad I did not use 4 breasts. We'd have been in trouble. So, 350, 45 minutes. All right, guys, now we've got everything out that we need for the ice cream, but let me go over an ice cream maker with you. Now, when you buy an ice cream maker, the top of it is going to be your motor, and if it's electric, it will have a cord to plug in. If not, you've got the old crank and you're going to be cranking a while. Now, inside, you're going to have the canister. This is where the ice cream will be made. Inside of there is your paddle, and this is where all of your ingredients will go. And then this will get a lid on it, and it will go into whatever your ice cream container maker or whatever it is looks like. Now, this will go in here and we'll add ice and salt. But before we get to that, let's do up our ingredients. Now, this is, my children called her Granny Ann. I called her Ann. She was my stepmother, and this is her recipe. I'll put a picture of this recipe in the video at the end, and I can't promise you that it will be in the description, but we'll see. So what we want to start with is 4 eggs. And these are eggs straight from my chickens. And all we're going to do is beat them until light. And then we're going to gradually add in the sugar. See, they turn from that dark golden color to a light yellow buttery color. Sometimes I forget to actually do this step. So if you forget, and you just have to add scrambled eggs straight to your ice cream container, it works. Woo, it's thundering, y'all. Do y'all hear that? All right, let's gradually add in our sugar. Again, I don't always do this part, but I'd like to do it right since that's her recipe and I'm doing it for y'all. There is a way to substitute some of this sugar for sweetened condensed milk according to my husband. He's not here and I don't remember it, and I don't like to bother him when he's on the truck, so we're just going to do it right by the recipe. Doing it this way helps it to incorporate into the ice cream a lot better, so it gets all of your ice cream to a good consistency. Alright, I can hear some of you now, so let's go ahead and get this out there. We are not cooking these eggs. is going to go into the ice cream just like this. So if you're one that's worried about salmonella, you might not want to do this recipe, but we've always done it. I'm not worried about my homegrown chicken eggs. All right, so that's in there. Let's add 6 cups of milk. Trying to add it slowly so it doesn't go all over me and everything else. Oop, like the countertop. That was all of the milk. We'll just add it, except for that, a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and add in the vanilla. We want 2 tablespoons of this. Whoa. This is the homemade vanilla. We're not going to worry about that little extra in there. That just makes it yummier. Okay, and to this we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let me get that off my hands. If we were in the 1800s, that'd be smelling good.
Your words.
Okay. All right, there's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm not going to use quite a 1/2 teaspoon, but you do want some salt because that brings out the sweetness. And Alyssa just told me I roasted everybody that wears vanilla perfume. Didn't mean to. I just mean that back in the 1800s, that's what they used for perfume, was vanilla. All right, keep stirring. Felt that sugar settled in the bottom, and you don't want that when this is making. You don't want your sugar to settle in to the bottom. Now, my recipe, I do have to stray from it just a bit because the recipe calls for 4 cups of light cream. I don't have a light cream. I have 2 cups of heavy cream. So I'm guessing if you use 2 cups of heavy cream, that's kind of like 4 cups of light cream, right? Y'all get my right now math, correct? All right, let's pour in the cream. I waited till last because this bowl was really full. And guys, this is your base. You can have plain vanilla ice cream. I'm sorry, I had a phone call coming in. This is a base. This can be plain vanilla ice cream, or you can add whatever your heart desires to this. For us, we're going to add strawberries and bananas and pineapple and chocolate. And I'll put cherries on at the end because Alyssa doesn't like cherries. All right, our base is done. And because this is really full, I'm just going to add it to here with my ladle. Are y'all familiar with eggnog? I've never made it, but this reminds me of eggnog. It looks like it and it smells like it. And Alyssa says it's making a mess. If yours makes a mess, don't worry about it. Messes clean up. Okay, give me just a second. I'm cleaning this up really fast. But while I do this, I'm going to tell you that we only used a little over half of our mixture. And I'm going to stop here because I need to add our fruit. Now, you can use fresh strawberries and bananas, or you can use something in your freezer that you're trying to clean out. And that's what I'm using. I'm going to pour some of these in. This is laughing. These bananas are brown. Yuck. That's all right. That's all right. It's going to be brown anyway. We're going to add chocolate. All right. If I think we need more bananas, guess what? I froze my own bananas and they're in the freezer, so we could use a few of those. But right now, we're going to open our pineapple. I'm making the biggest mess. Hold on. All right, I'm just opening this slightly. Let me drain it. We'll be right back. Y'all, does that look like crushed pineapple to y'all? I thought I bought crushed pineapple. I did. I'm so confused. I got that in an order. Maybe they got confused at the store. Let's just blame it on them. Anyway, whatever we got we're going to use. Let's just pour in part of this. Whoops. Come on, pineapple. Well, it's about half the can. We're not going to be too exact. Shh, don't see anything. Now my fill line is here. I'm not to it. I thought we would have some left over, so I'm just going to use what we've got. If we don't have any left over, that's perfectly okay. All right, I don't have it all the way full yet, but I gotta stop again. We need to add our chocolate. I've never done this, so this is an experiment, y'all. Be easy, don't be too critical. Oh, did y'all see that comment on my okra video? I tried to be nice. And y'all, I try to always, I try to give y'all a nice pretty presentation. I'm just trying to get it done and show you what I'm doing in my kitchen. If y'all want something nice and pretty, woo, we know y'all are in the wrong place. Because we just do the best we can do. Alyssa's about to die. Oh my goodness, she wants to laugh so bad. We'll get most of this in here. But anyway, I tried to be humorous with them. I didn't want to be a smart aleck, but I did want to be funny. Because I think they were just trying to get under my skin. You know how these trolls on YouTube and Facebook are. I think that's all they were doing. Look at there, y'all. I got all of it in there. Right up to the fill line. Perfect. Ooh, and a big old mess. You know what? I can't put that in the sink. We're going to have to wait a minute. So what we're going to do is put the lid on. There's a hole in the lid, and that's for this thing sticking up. And it will lock down, and we're going to... Thought we were going to turn it. Okay. So I guess not. Bill usually does this for me, but I said I can do it. So into, I don't know what you call this part, but into whatever this is. Now this is where we're going to put our ice. Let me wipe up some of this and get the ice. All right. What you're going to do is layer ice and rock salt. Ice cream salt, not rock. Well, I guess it is rock salt. Anyway, this is ice cream salt. So you're going to put a layer of ice, a layer of salt, a layer of ice, a layer of salt until it's all the way to the top. Here's one layer of ice. Pour in some salt. There's no exact measurements. Just don't get it down in your ice cream. Ooh, that'd be some salty ice cream. Y'all, this is best to do outside, but I'm not doing this outside in the rain and thunder. Got in that layer of ice. So we're doing another layer of salt. Try to keep this standing up so it doesn't put your motor in a bind when you put the top on. More ice. More salt. Ooh. One more layer of ice and one more layer of salt, and we're good. Salt. Oh, there's the problem. Big old chunk of ice.
Salt.
Salt, big old chunk of salt. Sorry, thank you. All right. Just a hair more ice just right here. Okay. Now. Whew. Alrighty, y'all. Now, this has got to go on right. This has a piece right here that's got to go in the top on this lid. Perfect. And then we are going to twist it to keep it locked into place somewhere. It's got little teeth. It's going to, oh man. This is just a process, y'all. Just play with it until it locks into place. It just locked into place. Now, I'm going to sit this in the sink because, like I said, it's raining outside. It's going to be loud, so I'll show you what this looks like and sounds like, and you just leave it until this motor really slows down and stops. I hope y'all can't see my mess in here. So, plug it in. Excuse me. Alrighty, guys. While that ice cream was going, I took the chance to go ahead and get a salad made to go with supper. Here I'm just peeling the English cucumber. And then we'll chop up the lettuce and add the tomatoes. You'll see at the end I also added a part of a can of seasoned black beans. I didn't show you, but I did take those and drain them. I didn't add the juice. I loved doing my lettuce this way. I don't know why I've never done it before, but I just took the whole heads and chopped the leaves, and then here you can see I kind of did a few cross cuts, and as I was putting it in, I tried to make sure I didn't have any big, huge pieces of lettuce. Ah, so quick, so easy. I put that thing together in maybe 5 minutes. You couldn't see it in most of the video either, but there were also some eggs on the stove boiling. 3 of us at the house like the boiled eggs in the salad, and 1 of us don't. So I only did 3 eggs, and we'll just add those to individual salads once everything's all together. I love doing this salad with the different colored tomatoes. They make the salad so pretty. All right, there it is. It would not cut off, so what we're going to do is just stick it in the freezer for a little while. We might just have Frosties. Okay, my friends, I think that ice cream is going to be okay. We're just, like I said, sticking it in the freezer for a little while. And homemade ice cream does not get hard anyway. And I added a lot to that. So, a little tip for you, if you don't want to take a chance with yours, just make the base and add the toppings to it. So anyway, while I've been working on all that, I went ahead and made the salad. And I took out toppings for it. I have boiled eggs, sunflower seeds, and bacon. And here we have our casserole. Now, the directions I had said 45 minutes. I actually put this back in the oven for about another 20 minutes. And we also have yeast rolls. They're a lot darker on camera than, a lot darker in person than they are on camera, but we've had these rolls plenty of times. They'll be just fine. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. You know I love it when you come and spend a few minutes with me. Until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys.